part we have completed, that his first flight, in which we have seen that how a baby bird afraid to step forward to fly, and ultimately after valiant efforts he learned to fly. And this another story, it may be a fiction. It sometimes our mind plays, our subconscious mind plays a trick with you. For example, if you are in a very big problem and there is no hope for your survival, then suddenly someone comes and helps you, and then you think that he may be your god to whom you worship. It may be because of the any saint or any god or any divine power. Is it really, or it is a trick played by our subconscious mind, or we ourselves find the way how to come over from that problem? The same thing is happened here with the pilot. You can imagine if you are in a midway over the skies flying an aeroplane and you miss your direction and you have a limited fuel in your aeroplane, in your tank, and there is no way where to land. You do not understand, and suddenly someone comes and help him and gives him direction, and he landed safely. Still, after that, he could not see who had come in the mid-air in the skies and help him in this stormy situation, stormy atmosphere. So, it is a puzzle. So, is it reality? If something like that happened with you in past, you can compare all these things with you. Some people tell that when I was going to here and here and I lost my way, and someone suddenly comes and he show me the direction and then he disappears. You can say it is a blessing disguise. It may be true or may not be. It depends upon us. So we will see the story of the black aeroplane. The moon was coming up in the east behind me, and stars were shining in the clear sky above me. He was flying an aeroplane. He says that moon was coming up in the east direction behind me, means he was going to which direction? West. And stars were shining in the clear sky above me. There wasn't a cloud in the sky. It was very clear atmosphere. The sky was not overcasted. It was clear. He could see the stars above him. I was happy to be alone, high up above the sleeping countryside, and the entire country, the people over whom he was flying, were fast asleep, and he was feeling very much excited that he was alone in the skies. Above the sleeping countryside, I was flying my old Dakota aeroplane over France back to England. From where he was flying from France to England. He was flying an old Dakota aeroplane. I was dreaming of my holiday and looking forward to being with my family. I looked at my watch, 1:30 in the morning. It was 1:30 in the morning, it's midnight time it was, and next day there was a holiday, and he was very happy that tomorrow he will be with his family spending his holidays. He was very much excited and very much happy. I should call Paris control soon. You know that these aeroplanes, these flights are controlled from the air traffic control room, ATR. That you cannot see the way. They gives us the direction from that air control room, and in this way we have to move our aeroplane in the direction we have been told with the help of the compass. So he decided to call Paris control room. I thought, as I looked down past the nose of the aeroplane, I saw the lights of big city in front of me, and he could see the lights of the big city in front of him. I switched on the radio and said, radio means you might have seen that pilots, they are wearing that earphone microphones, and they constantly in contact with the air control room, and they gives the direction in the city in front of me and radio and said, Paris control Dakota DS 088 here, can you hear me? I am on my way to England, over. And after every sentence you have to say over. This means that you have finished your talking, and the person who is speaking from another side, he could give you the direction. So he said that I am Paris control room Dakota DS 088 here. Can you hear me? I am on my way to England, over. The voice from the radio answered me immediately, DS 088, I can hear you. You ought to turn 12 degrees west now, DS 088, over. And that from that air control room he has been directed to move his aeroplane on 12 degrees west. So he moves it. I checked the map and the compass, switched over to my second and last fuel tank. There were 2 tanks in that aeroplane, and to that aeroplane first has been finished, and now he started second and last fuel, and it was the last fuel tank, and turned the Dakota 12 degrees west toward the England. I shall be in time for breakfast, I thought. A good big English breakfast. Everything was going well. It was an easy flight, and he was very much excited and imagining that in the early morning he will be at his home with his family having his breakfast on the next holiday. So that was the planning he was doing in his mind. Everything was clear. There were no problem. Signals were clear. There were no clouds in the skies. The atmosphere was clear. Everything was going well. I shall be in time breakfast. Paris was about 150 kilometers behind me when I saw the clouds, storm clouds. And he has left. Paris is the capital city of France. He had left 150 kilometers behind the Paris. And now suddenly he had seen that the clouds, storm clouds, they were huge. They looked like black mountains standing in front of me across the sky. And suddenly some dark clouds appeared before him. You might have traveled by aeroplane. You know that when an aeroplane passed through the skies, these rainy clouds, then it hampered, then it trembled. I knew I could not fly up and over them, and I did not have enough fuel to fly around them to be north or south. And he knew that he cannot fly from over that skies, that big clouds, and he do not have that much fuel that he can take turn and go from south or north side. Now there was a critical, crucial position before him, what to do. And he was above the skies in the air, and there was no way for him. Suddenly he afraid of the situation. Black mountain standing in front of me. I ought to go back to Paris, I thought. And he thought the only way is that I should go back to Paris. Otherwise, my plane will crash because of the fuel, or it will collapse with that huge mountain like clouds. So what to do? He was in a dilemmatic situation, whether to go back or where to continue his journey. Fair to fly around and home. But I wanted to get home. I wanted that breakfast. But he was so much haunted by the breakfast and to be with his family that he decided that I should continue my journey. I should go to England. I shall take the risk, I thought, and flew that old Dakota straight into the storm. And he hurled, penetrate his aeroplane inside that huge rainy clouds. Inside the clouds, everything was suddenly black. And as soon as he reached inside that huge clouds, everything was black because they were the huge rainy clouds, black clouds. He couldn't see anything. It was impossible to see anything outside the aeroplane. The old aeroplane jumped and twisted in the air, and it was collapsing, colliding with that huge clouds. It was twisting and jumping in the midair. I looked at the compass. I couldn't believe my eyes. The compass was turning round and round and round. And even he was not able to see that in which direction he was going. When he saw that compass, he was astonished to see that that needle was moving round and round and round. No direction is shown in that compass. Now he was completely puzzled, turmoiled where to go, which direction he has to fly. It was dead. It would not work. The other instruments were suddenly dead too. I tried the radio. Even his radio, he has lost his contact with the air control room. His compass was not working. One by one, all the equipments who can help him to get the correct direction, they were dead. Paris control, can you hear me? There was no answer. He tried to contact with the Paris control room, but there was no contact. There was no answer. The radio was dead too. Now you can imagine what can you do in this such situation. Now you have no way. You cannot go back to Paris because you do not know the direction. You cannot go forward and you don't have too much fuel, sufficient fuel in your tank that you can fly for 2 or 3 or 4 hours in the air. The situation became very crucial, very critical. I had no radio, no compass, and I could not see where I was. That was the very grim situation. Now he was puzzled what to do, because he was seeing before him his death. Death was standing before him. There was no way. His plane may crash any time. If the fuel is finished or if it collides with that huge mountain-like clouds, anything may happen. I was lost in the storm. Then in the black clouds quite near me, I saw another aeroplane. And suddenly he says that in that black stormy clouds I saw another plane. It had no lights on its wing. It was a miracle. There were no lights on that aeroplane, but I could see it flying next to me through the storm, and it was flying in the same direction in which this writer was going. I could see the pilot's face. How can it be possible? Now, just now he has said that it was impossible to see outside what is there. But he said that I could see his face. The pilot of that another aeroplane turned towards me. I was very glad to see another person. He lifted one hand and waved. So he said that I was very much happy. Someone is there in this situation with me. When you are alone and caught in a very crucial condition, then if you see someone is there like you in the same situation, we get some relax because we think that someone is there to ready to die. कि हमारे साथ कोई और भी मरने के लिए आया है इधर, like that. So he feel very happy, and he saw that pilot was waving his hand and asking him to follow him. Could see the pilot's face. He lifted one hand and waved, "Follow me." He was saying, "Follow me." What was he saying? He was saying, "Follow me. Come behind me." He knows that I am lost. I thought he is trying to help me. And he thought that their pilot may know that I am lost. So he was trying to help me. He turned his aeroplane slowly to the north in front of my Dakota. And suddenly that aeroplane turned in the north direction so that it would be easier for me to follow him. I was very happy to go behind the strange aeroplane like an obedient child. Now he has no way. Instead of following that unknown, a strange aeroplane, so he was following him like an obedient child. After half an hour, the strange black aeroplane was still there in front of me in the clouds. Now there was only enough fuel in the old Dakota's last tank to fly for 5 or 10 minutes more. Now his fuel was getting to finish. He has the fuel that much only that he can fly only 5 or 10 minutes in the air. And after, if he do not land safely within 10 minutes, then
आवाज
it
येत
will.
नाही.
आवाज येत नाही. तुझा मायक्रोफोन बंद कर, इयरफोन. कोणालाच येत नाही आहे का आवाज? हॅलो,
हो सर.
येत आहे आवाज?
आवाज येत नाही.
येत नाही, काहीच नाही.
उहुं.
एवढ्या वेळचं सांगायला पाहिजे ना तुम्ही शिकवलं. मी
आता यायले.
लेसन संपत आला आता. ठीक आहे, मी आता रेकॉर्डिंग केलाय, नंतर टाकून
नाही
दिले.
मध्ये
हॅलो,
आता ब्रेक होत होता.
हा, तर तुम्ही तुमचा जो हेडफोन आहे तो बंद ठेवा, त्याच्यामुळे आवाज येत नाही. "10 minutes more. I was starting to feel frightened again, but then he started to go down and I followed through the storm." And now he was really frightened because he could not fly more than 5 or 10 minutes. He do not have that much fuel in his tank. But suddenly he saw that strange aeroplane, it was going down and down. It means that it is about to land. So he feel happy, he gets some relaxed. Suddenly I come out of the cloud and saw two long straight lines of lights in front of me. And suddenly he saw the airport there. Two long lines of light where he has to land. It was a runway, an airport. I was safe. I turned to look for my friend in the black aeroplane, but the sky was empty. And when he was landing his aeroplane, he was trying to see where was his friend who has shown him the right direction, right way, because of whom he is alive. Otherwise, his plane might have crashed and he may not be anymore. So he was looking for him, but sky was empty. No aeroplane was seen there. There was nothing there. The black aeroplane was gone. I could not see it anywhere. And it has gone. Suddenly it has vanished, disappeared. I landed and was not sorry to walk away from the old Dakota near the control tower. I went and asked a woman in the control center where I was and who the other pilot was. I wanted to say thank you. And he went to the air control room, and the woman who was sitting there, he asked her, where was that another aeroplane who has shown me the direction? She looked at me very strangely and then laughed, because if any aeroplane flies through our air space, our area, the radars, they shows in air control room that this plane is flying over our country, over our airspace. So she laughed at him that, what are you talking? Which is another plane? Another aeroplane up there in this storm? No another aeroplane were flying tonight. There was no aeroplane in the skies in this stormy weather. Yours was the only one I could see on the radar. I could see only one plane, only one aeroplane on the radar. And what you are talking about that another aeroplane? So who helped me to arrive there safely without a compass or a radio? Now a question was before him that who helped him? Who was he? Then who shown me the right direction and saved my life? He was puzzled. And when he asked that same question to that lady, she laughed at him because she could see that there was no another aeroplane on the radar. So how it is possible? And without any more fuel in my tanks, who was the pilot on the strange black aeroplane flying in storm without lights? Without lights, who was that man? What kind of black aeroplane that was? Who was flying without light? Who has showed me that when I was there in the skies without a compass, without a radio, without more fuel? Now it remains a question for him throughout his life. So there was no way, instead of believing that some was blessing disguise, who came and shown him a right way and showed his life. Like that, you may call it any divine person had helped him, or it may be the because of God, or it may be a trick played by your subconscious mind. It is said that when a problem is arose, the solution is also with the problem. The problem doesn't come alone. It has already a solution. Only thing is that we have to find out the way how to solve it. It may be a trick of our subconscious mind. So in this way, might have find his way on himself, or there may be someone there blessing in disguise to help him to save his life. So in this way, you can compare these two stories in which the bird was not daring to step forward to follow. He have been scolded by his parents. He have been forced to fly. And here the pilot, the Dakota pilot, he was following that a strange aeroplane like an obedient student, because he was also struggling for his life, and that bird, he was also for struggling his life. So when we reach in such a crucial condition, we have to make a firm decision, an immediate decision, so that we can save our lives. So I hope that you might understand. If there was any audio problem, I am recording this video clip. I will send it on our group also, so that you can watch it again and again. The first thing is that you have to switch off your headphones. Otherwise, you will not be able to listen me clearly. And it is a very easy lesson. If you read it once or twice, you may understand it thoroughly. The only thing is that you have to read it thoroughly, read it by heart, and solve the question on yourself without the help of any digest or any guide. First solve yourself, and then you can check it out with your guide or your digest. Understood? Okay, on Monday we will see the supplementary reader. I think that all of you might have got textbooks and supplementary readers. Now most of our syllabus for the month of July is finished. And please submit your assignment, yesterday's assignment, that was letter writing. Most of you not submitted it till today. Okay, thank you. Corrupted video among the science.